I'm Dr. Greg Judice, owner and physical therapist at Judice Sports and Rehab.
My name is Andrew Schmidt, and I'm a patient of Dr. Judice. I connected with Dr. Greg when it was about a year ago. I had a shoulder pain. I was training for my first full Ironman, and I'm turning 40, and so little aches and pains started to develop. It was enough to stop me from my training, and I got worried, and I was diagnosed physical therapy, and just by chance and by luck, I was given Dr. Greg. Dr. Greg approached the treatment by managing my pain thresholds, gave me great exercises, and started me on the process of healing, not only physically, but it really freaked me out. This was a big investment of my time, my money. It's a passion of mine. And he managed my mentality as well, reassuring as I was physically getting better that this might take a little time, but you're going to be all right. Let's go through the exercises. We built a relationship of trust by doing that. I'm not an advanced athlete. I would never go professional. I call myself a survivalist. But to have in your mental bank, you have to be able to pull things out at times. I'm going to be okay. I know this hurts a little, but I know my pain isn't stopping me, or maybe this is just some soreness. And actually going through that shoulder really did kind of turn me on to that. That was an unintended outcome of my training for the Ironman was, okay, so I'm going to run into some aches and pains. It's not permanent, it's manageable, and knowing how to kind of channel that into my brain really was helpful. A great benefit. You get intimidated when you are hurt. You get intimidated with rehab. How long is this going to take? Am I going to have to invest more time, more money? And to find out that things like a ball and a golf club, a tennis ball or a racquetball were things that I could use to make myself feel better. Great asset. I wasn't skeptical about starting physical therapy with Dr. Greg. I was just intimidated and frustrated. I put so much energy, and this was a family commitment. I have 2 children. My wife's a professional. I don't have a stay-at-home mom for a wife. So to manage at least 15 hours of training, the Ironman is expensive. The things that go around it are, they're not nickel and dime. It ends up being a very expensive sport to invest into. So to decide as a family I could do this, and then to hit an injury, I wasn't skeptical about working with Dr. Greg. I was frustrated. To be able to go in and start working with Dr. Greg and feel like, okay, this is going to be all right, ease that frustration. I am training for my second Ironman in Chattanooga. It's the end of September. So in the last week of March, Easter weekend, I was out on a training ride and I was hit by a car. And again, a setback, a frustration. It's a very expensive bike. I wasn't struck at high speed, but I was struck hard enough that it threw me from the bike. I made heavy impact on the ground and it ruined my bike. So there's a whole lot of stress involved. I had pretty good lower back pain. It didn't take me but a second to know that, okay, clearly her insurance was going to cover all these things. I'm going to need physical therapy. And I was very grateful that I already had one. I had a PT that I could trust. You can have the nicest bike, really good running shoes, nice goggles, but if you're not taking care of your body, you just won't finish. It has been helpful to know that if I even tweak certain stretches or certain exercises, that the benefit is that I can last. It took me 14 hours to complete the race, and that's fine. At 16 and a half hours, you get cut off. So I was 2.5 hours at a time, and I felt in my body the next day soreness, but I knew I wasn't hurt. So being able to train properly, have the right exercises to prepare my body for that was a major benefit. If you're considering working with Dr. Greg, know that you're going to work with a great PT and somebody that's going to develop a personal relationship with you. It's definitely worth it.